talking to me because he thinks, Baba! Go into Russia, give me a kick up the arse. Right, get the confidence. You've got to do it now. You've got 40 clowns. You're going to stand there like a donkey, you're going to look like a pillock. So you've got to get out there and do stuff. But I weren't there for the clowns. It was the reaction from everybody else, the people that I didn't know, the people that I couldn't understand, the people that I've never met before. The feedback that they was giving me by their facial reaction was enough to keep me going. So I had no worries about whether I could do it or not, because I just did it. Because I knew in here that I could. Right, number one has got to be the wandering off in the orphanage to see what we could find game. We wandered up the stairs, got to the top of the stairs, huge long corridor, fat miserable nurse sitting by this cast iron gate that was locked up. She shouted something at us in Russian and then she unlocked it. So that was good, so we was in. Right, from what I can remember, I know we walked along the corridor not knowing what to expect, didn't know what was there, didn't know it was a psychiatric ward. I know we passed a room and I looked in it as you would and then walked past and then I went back. There was about 10 or 12 beds, 6 either side. There was 2 windows, 1 either side, cast iron bars on the windows. And then out of nowhere came this little man. He came rushing up to us and started tapping us and talking to us. And basically, he was glad of the company and he was our tour guide. And he showed us around this wonderful establishment. He showed us everything from his slippers to his bed to the light switch. He showed us the air vents. He showed us his mate, and his mate showed us his air vents. And then they took us up the end of the corridor and there was a big room that had like a trench in it, which was the walk-in room, which was also a smoking room. So, you know, they don't get that out. They go in there for their exercise, and when they've walked around so much, it's gone into the floor. It was just not right. It was terrible. You know, they were just left to their own devices. And when we went in there, it was bad. It was really bad. Yet I was also incredibly happy knowing that I could probably do something. No matter how little it was, for me, it was touching that man's face through the door. Because he was just shut in there, and he had a little hole about that big, his face out like that. It was the hardest thing I've ever had to do, but also the most enjoyable. I don't want to do anything else. I want to do that all the time. It was everything that combined to make it what it was. It was the people that I was with, it was the people that I met, it was the environment as a whole. There was no negativity. Everything I did, I could be seen as doing good. And because I was getting no negative feedback, it was like a cycle. Their energy from laughing at me was fueling me to give them more. And then it comes to the point where I don't know what I'm doing. I'm just doing whatever my hands tell me to do or whatever this tells me to do. I've got all these people that I don't know and they're all watching me and they've all changed. They're all smiling, they're all laughing. They're forgetting about all their problems at that particular time. You know, they appreciated what you was doing, which was shown immensely by even the people in the hospitals that we met that had no communication and couldn't move. They only had to smile and I know that I was doing something right. It was incredibly emotional, but I'm glad to say the intenseness of the clowning on the whole trip meant that the emotional side of it didn't hit me till I get back here.
Thank you for the days, those endless days, those sacred days you gave me. I'm thinking of the days I won't forget a single day, believe me. I bless the light, I bless the light that lights on you, believe me. And though you're gone, you're with me every single day, believe me. Days I'll remember all my life, days when you can't see wrong from right. You took my life, but then I knew that very soon you'd leave me. But it's alright, now I'm not frightened of this world, believe me. I wish today would be tomorrow. The night is dark, it just brings sorrow, let it wait. Thank you for the days, those endless days, those sacred days you gave me. I'm thinking of the days I won't forget a single day, believe me. Days I remember all my life, days when you can't see wrong from right. You took my...
You want to go on more climbing trips?
Yes.
Please.
Yes, I want to do that full stop, constantly. But I have to live. So it's not much fun. Right, be prepared for various voices from the film Star Wars.
Late I am, yes.
Late you are, yes. The force with you is not.
No, the clock with me is not. We are here.
Yes.
Right, we're all here. Everybody in. Right, I'll put the lights on, mate. We was in the garden talking, and before you know it, I said, what's the bloody time? It's 5 o'clock.